Right now, 4.8 billion people are plugged into a system designed to keep them coming back. It's not some futuristic dystopia, it's your reality. Every time you scroll, every time you check your notifications, you're feeding into a machine built to control your attention. Social media isn't just changing the way we talk, it's fundamentally altering how we think, how we move, and how we feel. It's not just influencing your emotions, it's rewiring your brain. And here's the thing, if you're watching this right now, you're already in the matrix. From the sun-soaked streets of California to the icy expanse of Siberia, social media has become the pulse of our global society. It's become the world's second heartbeat, an endless cycle of updates, likes, and endless scrolling. But have you ever stopped to ask, at what cost? We're spending a shocking 7 hours a day staring at screens. A staggering 57% of Gen Z report suffering from chronic neck pain. 1 in 4 people feel more isolated, more alone, after scrolling through their feeds. This isn't just some harmless distraction. This is a full-scale assault on our health. And the companies behind these platforms, they don't want you to know what's really happening. They don't want you to understand the long-term consequences of this digital addiction. But today, we're going to shine a light on the 3 silent killers that are quietly destroying your body and mind. More importantly, we'll reveal the battle-tested strategies you can use to reclaim your health and break free from this endless cycle. Let's dive in. If you're new here, I'm Fit Journey Hub, and I'm on a mission to help you reclaim your body, mind, and life. Hit subscribe for weekly hacks, tips, and insights on how to live your healthiest, happiest life in this crazy, connected world. Brain hijack, the dopamine arms race. Your brain is under full-scale siege, and social media is the enemy. Every time you scroll through TikTok, Instagram, or Weibo, the algorithms behind these platforms are triggering a dopamine rush, the same chemical that floods your brain during intense pleasure, similar to the highs people experience with cocaine. But here's the catch. It doesn't stop there. This isn't just a one-time rush. The more you scroll, the more your brain craves that next hit, just like an addict looking for their next fix. And as your brain craves that dopamine, it begins to adapt. The rewards get smaller, and the addiction gets stronger. Studies are showing just how deep this is going. A University of Cambridge study found that just 20 minutes of scrolling can lower your focus by a shocking 35%, worse than the effects of smoking weed. In South Korea, digital dementia is now being diagnosed, with young people losing their ability to remember simple things like names, dates, and even basic math. It's as if the brain's cognitive functions are slowly being replaced by instant gratification and mindless scrolling. Meanwhile, China's anti-addiction system limits kids to just 3 hours per week on these platforms, because even their own tech CEOs understand the catastrophic impact these apps have on our mental health. The algorithms don't care about your well-being. They care about keeping you hooked. And while tech companies around the world push these platforms to the extreme, it's up to you to take control and fight back. Body breakdown, the I hunch generation. Your posture isn't just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. When you spend hours hunched over your phone or laptop, you're adding a staggering 60 pounds of pressure on your spine, like carrying a 10-year-old child on your neck all day long. This continuous strain can lead to chronic back and neck pain that doesn't just fade away. In the EU, 42% of remote workers are already suffering from chronic back pain by age 30. And it's not just your spine at risk. The blue light emitted by your screen is quietly destroying your eyes. In Japan, people under 40 are experiencing 40% higher rates of macular degeneration, a serious eye condition caused by prolonged screen exposure. The damage is real, and it's happening every time you check your phone or sit in front of a screen for hours. What about sleep? If you're scrolling late at night, you're delaying the production of melatonin by a full 3 hours. This disrupts your body's natural sleep cycle and leaves you restless and tired the next day. The World Health Organization has even labeled insomnia a global epidemic, with technology playing a huge role in this widespread issue. The longer you scroll, the worse the damage becomes. It's time to acknowledge the harm technology is doing to your body and mind, and take action before it's too late. Mental health, the comparison trap. Instagram beauty standards? They're a lie. But here's the problem. Your brain doesn't care. Every time you scroll through your feed, you're bombarded with perfect photos, carefully curated, heavily edited, and often unrealistic. Behind the scenes, influencers have entire teams of makeup artists, photographers, and Photoshop experts working to create an image of perfection that's impossible to live up to. But that doesn't stop your brain from comparing itself to those impossible ideals. MIT research shows that just 3 hours per day on social media can double your risk of depression. And it doesn't stop with adults. In India, girls as young as 10 are already turning to lip fillers to mimic Snapchat filters, trying to match an artificial standard of beauty they see online. In Russia, 68% of millennials are gripped by FOMO, fear of missing out, driving them to check their phones during meals, dates, and even funerals. This constant need to stay connected means we're missing out on real, meaningful moments. And it's not just the average user who's caught in this trap. Silicon Valley executives, those who design these addictive platforms, are well aware of the damage they're causing. That's why they send their own children to 40,000 per year low-tech schools, where digital devices are limited and technology use is heavily restricted. Is it hypocrisy, or is it simply self-awareness? They know the risks, and they're doing something about it. Solutions. Phase 1. Digital detox. With the first step to reclaiming your life? Break the trance. Start by grayscaling your screen. Removing all color can reduce your dopamine hits by 62%. Stanford study. It's like pressing the reset button for your brain. You won't feel as addicted to scrolling and your focus will improve. Next, implement the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. This simple habit saves your eyes from the constant strain of screen time and boosts your productivity by giving your brain a moment to reset. Phase 2. Rewire your body. Now that your mind is getting a break, it's time to fight back physically with some simple, quick exercises that you can do in just 5 minutes each day. These drills help reverse the damage caused by hours of screen time. Wall Angels, 2 minutes. This exercise targets your shoulders and upper back, helping to reverse the hunching posture caused by hours spent staring at your phone or laptop. Stand with your back against a wall, arms raised in a W position, and slowly slide them up and down. This helps realign your spine and strengthen the muscles that support it. Eye yoga. Your eyes are under constant strain from staring at screens, so give them some relief with eye yoga. Simply focus on an object in the distance for a few seconds, then shift focus to something closer and repeat. This reduces eye strain and helps improve your ability to focus over time. Breathwork. Deep breathing isn't just good for your lungs. It's essential for calming anxiety and recharging your energy. Try the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and then exhale slowly for 8 seconds. This calms your nervous system and strengthens your diaphragm, making you feel more grounded and relaxed. Phase 3. Mental reset. It's time to rebuild your self-worth and reshape your relationship with social media. This phase is all about conscious, intentional choices to improve your mental health and shift away from comparison culture. Curate your feed. Take control of what you consume. Follow accounts that inspire, educate, and bring you value. Global debate. Governments are waking up, but is it enough? France just banned phones in schools. California sued Meta for exploiting child brains. South Korea fines parents who let kids under 12 game past midnight. Yet the real power lies with you. Vote with your attention, demand ethical design. Or unplug and thrive off-grid. Social media isn't evil, but mindless scrolling is. Today, choose one step. Delete your worst app, schedule a walk, or text a friend in real life. Like if you're ready to take control, subscribe for weekly hacks, and comment your country below. Let's see how big this revolution gets. Remember, you're not a user, you're a human. Start acting like one.